Welcome to another video. I'm going to be giving my reaction to the winter mega update, essentially. Now, I know there's a lot to cover in this video because they gave us a lot, so for your convenience, if you read the description, I put chapters down there if you want to see which part of the video I'm talking about. Alright, so first, I'm going to be reviewing the Winter Celebrations event. This event is going to be 6 days long. Again, it's your typical event. So there's the event rules. So I'm really excited that they're doing this. Now, let's go through these rewards. 3,000 simoleons, typical first, free golden keys. You know, these are all typical rewards. 2. Now, this is what I don't like here. 2 area expansion items of each area expansion item. That's ridiculous. You know why? Because they used to give us free, and I don't like seeing the cheapening out of items that we normally see in events. We normally will get free, and now they are only giving us 2, so I find that crazy. But here we go. They're going with the theme in Mayor's Pass, and I think also for this event is they're really going with a winter and a Finland theme. I'll get more about that when I talk about the Mayor's Pass. But here it is, Karavaki, a 12 by 12 area, 40% boost. That's insanely good. Well, it's not over good, but it's not even the last prize. It's only the 4th prize, so you don't have to do much in the event to get that. So I find that amazing. A lot of people can get that with not too much effort. You know, you don't have to play too much to get that. The Karavaki. And this is amazing because a 40% boost for a 12 by 12 area, it's decent. You know, it's not really, really good, but it's decent, especially for that early in the event. Usually, you know, a 4th tier reward, it's not going to usually be that good, I believe. So I like that. You know, the Karavaki, it's supposed to be like a boat, I guess. Aesthetic-wise, I have doubts about it, honestly. I don't really like it, but I like the pop boost. Here we go, and this is the problem, what I saw with this event. Because here we go, area expansion items and city storage items. Now they only give us 2. If you guys have been playing events, you know that they normally give us free. And now they're cheapening out to give us 2. I find that ridiculous. The players, as it is, as we know, it's already hard to expand our cities area, and it's just ridiculous to give us less in events when we kind of depend on it, and especially city storage items, which is also hard to get. All right, so VU items free each, you know, that can be good for getting golden keys, especially. So that will be really good. I'm glad they're putting that in. Okay, so then we got the Poinsettia Greenhouse. This will give you a 14 by 12 area and a 40% boost. Okay, now that's really good, but it's about the same as the Karavaki, just a little better, of 12, it's both 40% boost, but Karavaki is a 12 by 12 area, the Poinsettia Greenhouse is a 14 by 12 area, so it's just going to be slightly bigger, so I don't like that. I think it should have been better. So aesthetically wise, it's okay, but it could have been better. It wasn't that much of an improvement from the Karavaki, and essentially aesthetically it's very bad, and let me tell you why, because the whole point of this is winter themed, right? Can you see that? Look at this. Those are flowers. A greenhouse is a house that holds flowers, essentially, and that, I know that could seem wintry, I guess, but you see in the surrounding area, it just doesn't look like winter enough. You know what I'm saying? Like that winter theme, it's not fitting with this specialization. I just don't see a winter theme when I look at the Poinsettia Greenhouse, and that's incredibly frustrating. Because that's the point, essentially, is the scream out winter, and if you can't do that with specialization, well, then don't put it in a winter event. Okay, so mountain items. Now, you know, this is really good because they're adding more items that are hard to get, you know, like VU items, city storage items, area expansion items, and mountain items. You know, we can only get these, at least most of the time, besides the global trade market, but that's hard to get anyways. But most of the time, the way we get these items are through thought bubbles, and obviously, you know, we can't plan when those come. Those are basically just by chance. So, we gotta wait for those, and these essentially can be hard to get, so it's really good to expand, and plus you need that winter feel, and it's hard to expand. That would really help if I got free of each item, because I would be almost there to expand my mountains. So then we got 30 SimCash. What I will say about this event is they cheapened out, and let me tell you, because they used to give us free of area expansion items and city storage items, now they give us 2, and they used to give us 50 SimCash as the SimCash award in events, and now they're only giving us 30. So they cheapened it out by 20, and I find that ridiculous, because SimCash is already hard to get. I think events give people an opportunity to get these currencies and stuff and get these items and get sim cash. And when you keep cheapening it down and down and down, where does it end, essentially? 50 was a good amount, essentially. It's not too much. And as we know, specializations are hard to get. Specializations are expensive, especially the ones that cost sim cash. So 30, and with an event maybe once a week at the most, but usually they don't update every week, it's just going to be hard to get that sim cash, and to only have 30, I find that ridiculous. Okay, this is the grand prize, essentially, and, I'll have to say I do approve, because this is awesome. The Hot Air Balloon Festival, a 30% boost, a 10 by 24 area. So it's not, as much of a boost as the Karabaki and the Poinsettia Greenhouse. However, it is a bigger area, a 10 by 24 area. So in one, it is a little bigger. However, as you can see, it's way bigger because the Poinsettia Greenhouse is a 14 by 12 area. The Hot Air Balloon Festival is 2 times bigger, going one way. I don't know if that's horizontal or vertical, but it's less going the other way. But it will be really good for a certain area if you know how to place it and stuff. At a 30% boost, that will be very good. And again, we can't, go through this without giving an aesthetic review. That looks awesome. Look at that balloon. Is that like a dog? Like, that's awesome. And you got some other balloons. It's a hot air balloon festival in the winter. What I'll say about the winter elements is you just see snow. That's the only thing winter. How they had the balloons. They could have added maybe a Santa Claus balloon, something Christmas. They could have done that. That would have helped with the theme. I wish they would go more on a winter Christmas theme. But anyways, though, that is really good. I'm satisfied with the grand prize. I feel like it's a really good prize. And I don't know how that's going to work, though, because it's probably going to have balloons in the air. It is a mountain specialization. That's why, because the other ones were parks and, they were park specializations. So this will be a mountain specialization. So basically, as you could see in the background, you could see the mountains in the background. And basically, this will be over your mountains, which will look amazing. So this is going to be really good. I'm going to give you guys I'm going to give this event a thumbs up for the Hot Air Balloon Festival because I enjoy that. I think that's a really good specialization, and I really enjoy that. So now let's go to the new road, essentially, and I know this is getting people a lot crazy and really crazily excited because I know some of you that maybe are new to the game might say, well, what's the big fuss, essentially? What's the big fuss? It's just a road. Well, see, it's a little more than that because for a long time the game has just gave us a plain, road, and it's kind of aesthetically hard to do creative things with roads because of that. Then they added the cobblestone road. The cobblestone street. And now we have a third road, which I just find so amazing for them to do. Now, let's make some of this road. As you can see, I'll probably put the gravel road. Now, it is going to cost 10,000 simoleons. However, that will only give you an area. Now, it is for country street, supposedly, but I want to show you guys what this is, and I want to give you some tips of when this can be used, especially those of you that do design challenges. So, if you use this, it looks weird. Look at that. All right, let's see. That will cost 50,000, just that little area. So, again, when it says 10,000, it depends on the area, and it'll be a little. Now, see this nice path, and see how there's trees on the path? Well, I'm going to actually put some trees here just to show you what I mean, is that this road is perfect for design challenges or cities that you have a lot of trees, because this actually goes good with trees. Let's surround it with forests, essentially. Let's just surround this with forests. Show you here. And it's going to look good because it fits with trees. It's a road that actually has trees on it, and it kind of looks like maybe an abandoned wilderness, I'd say. It's really good. As you can see right there we have a forest, and as you can see, the country path goes perfectly. It looks like a path in a typical forest, so it works perfectly. That is perfect for the have. It's a really good road. It's perfect for trees. I just want to show you that because look how perfectly it fits with forests, and that's really good. Now, here's a part where I am very excited to talk about is Santa's Workshop is back, and I'm honestly generally really excited about this. As you can see here, 20 days left, so we will have to approximately December 28th. So they're giving us this shop a little after Christmas. It's going to be for the holiday season. Why am I so happy? I'm really happy about this, and let me tell you why. It's because if you've played the game in 2020 at least, you know that they used to do this thing called limited time shops. Now, you may not know this about me, but I started some of my popular videos on my channel from doing videos on these limited time shops. So they've always had a special place in the game for me because, well, they helped my YouTube channel get a start, essentially, by doing these videos about these commercial shops. And it's been such a long time, and I felt like it was neglected. They didn't give us the sports shop in the summer. I was very disappointed in that. They didn't give us the Bureau of Restoration in the fall. I was really thinking that, it was going to be an end of limited time shops. And then they go and they give us the Santa's Workshop, which I'm so glad they gave us, because it allows us to produce 5 new items to produce for 20 days, 5 new limited time items, which will go away after this and we'll probably not see the next year. Let's get through these items real quick. You're going to get a toy horse, a toy horse, which will take 1 wood, 1 nail, and 1 hammer to produce. Holiday decorations, which will take 3 seeds to produce. That's pretty easy, actually, because it's only a little more than a vegetable. The candy cane will take 3 sugar and spices to produce. The gingerbread cookies will take 1 flour bag, 1 sugar and spices, and 1 spatula to produce. At least that's what I call it. The holiday ornament will take 2 glasses and 1 paint bucket to produce. And as you can see, 45 minutes there, 1 hour, 15 minutes, 3 hours, 1 hour, 20 minutes. So there's some really short ones like the toy horse. I find this really accessible because, you have wood items, you have nail items. These are all accessible items. Wood takes 3 minutes to produce. These are all items that can easily be produced. I like the holiday decorations. It does take an hour. However, seeds you can make in 20 minutes, so this is easily accessible as well. The candy cane, it's kind of where I have a problem there because it takes 3 hours to produce, and the sugar and spices will take like 5 hours to produce, if I'm right, or 4 hours, sorry, 4 hours. So that I feel like is a little long. And then you have the gingerbread cookies. This is 1 hour, 15 minutes. Again, pretty short, but I don't like the materials that it's needed. A flour bag, then you got to get more textile. You got to get textiles, and you got to get wood, plastic, and metal for the spatula. So it's a little too much materials. It does take short, but it's a little too much materials. The holiday ornament, it's not bad. You have to produce glass, which will take 7 hours to produce. So make sure you already have that bulked up, or you could find it on the global trade market. I don't think it's that bad, but I'm just so happy that they bring back these limited time shops. Again, we're only going to have 20 days. As you can see, let me go to my commercial shops, essentially. As you can see, these were some past commercial shops. If you don't know, if you're new to the game, they used to have the Bureau of Restoration in the fall, and they used to have the sports shop in the summer. However, they didn't give us these this year in 2021, and I found it a disappointment, but we finally got this Santa's Workshop. It's going to be open for 20 days. We're going to get these amazing items. I would recommend saving some of these items. You're going to have to use them to build residential zones sometimes, and that will be good for the event because you need to build residential zones for the event. So again, very good. I really like it, and I'm just so glad that they bring us back limited time shops, and I hope this becomes a trend, and I hope we get another one after this. Because we need limited time shops back. They're very important. I don't know, if you're new to the game, you might not understand their significance, but they allow us to get items that we can never get before, and it just makes it really fun, an extra shop. Now, I want to tell you something else I wanted to point out are that the Christmas items are actually still here. Yes, they are still here in the game. They told us in the Winter Warm-Up 2021 event that we were getting rid of them, but we actually still have them. If you go to the parks category, there actually, as you can see, will be all of the same ones. So essentially, we still have time to get this. Now, we don't know how long, but it could be 20 days like the Santa's Workshop. It could be to Christmas. So they're giving us a long time to get this stuff, which is good because we can easily decorate our cities. It's giving us more time. For example, a week I was broke on Golden Keys. As you can see, I have 0. So, I didn't have time to really get what I wanted. So the the more time is really going to help me, and I really appreciate that. So we're going to be able to get these all of the same. It's going to be all the same prices. We're going to still be able to get them, hopefully all the way to Christmas. But yes, the Christmas items are still here. I also, in the notification that I got on SimCity Build It when they told us, they said that this would come in 4 more parts. So I just wanted to inform you that there's going to be 4 more parts in this event, yet there's not many weeks to Christmas. So they have planned to actually invest back into their game, which I approve of. I feel like SimCity Build It is trying again, and what I mean is I know they update, but they haven't gave us like a big giant update. This is one of the biggest updates they've had all year. I'm not kidding. This is the biggest update they've had all year. I'll get to that more. They've changed stuff in the game. I literally had to write down every topic I had to talk about because they did so much. This was a mega update. In one day, this game is changed dramatically. So this was crazy, but let's get to the next thing because this changed the structure of the game. As I'm going to show you here, as you can see here, Leagues in Design Challenges are now here. Now, you may want to know, essentially, what are leagues? Well, as you can see, leagues are, you basically join a league. I guess it's like a club or a group inside design challenges. So the creative artists that compete in design challenges can group together to get, or team up essentially, can unionize, which I think is amazing because you can, when you have one creative mind, what's better than to put a bunch of creative minds together to create something amazing? So I don't know if that's going to translate into design challenges where a team can work on that. That would be amazing because we'd see some creative things. The creativity is going to go flowing out from all of you creative players out there that do the design challenges. It's one of the most creative aspects of the game. The leagues thing is going to be awesome. And you're going to get this currency. I forgot what it was called. It's this crown. I believe it starts with an E. You'll see it when you go to... There's now a FAQ, question on design challenges, because they've made it so big. But you can go see that and what the currency is. But essentially, you move up in different leagues in your group, and the best of the best will compete against the best of the best, and the best of the best will unionize, will team up with the best of the best. So it essentially gives an opportunity for creative minds to share their ideas. And I really do appreciate that. Now, I want to point out one thing as well. We're going to get to the Mayor's Pass. I know this is highly anticipated. If you've been watching this whole video, I thank you so much. But we're going to get, there's actually some new stuff in the landscape specialization from this. There's now this flower city name. It'll give you a 24/18 area, 20% boost, not that much. It will cost 800 sim cash, so again, too pricey. I recommend not to buy it. It is giant, and honestly, it looks cool. And it will say your city name. It won't say SimCity, so I did that with my mountains. So if I put it, it would say Carl Smith Plays. I think that's amazing. However, price-wise, nah, I ain't doing it. And then they're going to give us Birch Forest and Birch Tree. They're telling me that this is new now. So, as you can see, there's now going to be the Birch Forest, and now the Birch Tree. Now it's time. We're finally going to get to the Mayor's Pass, and let's get to reviewing that. Actually gave us another Mayor's Pass. This is going to be, the theme is going to be Finland, blue skies and polar lights. Hey, if anyone's watching from Finland, hello, how do you do? So they're giving us a new Mayor's Pass. I know this was highly anticipated. The people were demanding this, and we got it, we knew it was coming December 8th, and it will end in 37 days about. So not the typical 40 days, or 39 days. So it will, 40 days. So that it will be 40 days long. So again, it will end around the middle of January. So in the free pass, you have a free Falcon Simoleons. Again, that's typical. And in the premium pass, you have the Turku Castle. This is a 28 by 28 area, 30% boost. Now I want to remind you that the premium pass will cost $4.99 US. So that will cost you some money if you want to spend real money in the game. But a 30% boost, 28 by 28 area. A 28 by 28 area, that's a giant area. That's like a lot of your city. That's huge. And at a 30% boost, that's a very good specialization. All you have to do will cost $5 and you're guaranteed to get it basically. All you have to do is probably just do one task and you're basically guaranteed to get that, and it's one of the best specializations to get, but of course it will cost $5 in USD or United States dollars. So then we got the free one, and this is what we can get for free. This should be easy for everyone to get, and a lot of people should have this. You're gonna have the summer cabin. Now this is contradictory. Let me tell you why, and I think you see, it says summer cabin. Well, we know the theme of this is winter, right? It's a bunch of Christmas events. They're giving us winter buildings. They've literally said winter celebrations event, and then they give us a mayor's pass, and then they give us a specialization called summer, not winter, but summer cabin. Well, that's off theme, and frankly, I don't appreciate that. Now, it's going to give you, this will be free to get as long as you do some tasks. It'll take you really quick to get. A 15% boost, a 24 by 24 area. Okay, that's pretty good, essentially. It's not bad. 100 sim cash in the premium pass, 1 expansion for your city. Then you get more area expansion items, 5,000 neo simoleons, 20,000 simoleons. Look at that, more war items, storage items, platinum keys, sim cash. You're getting a lot of currency, essentially. Look at this, more war simoleons. Here we go. Let's stop at another specialization. Let's go to this. The Alvar Alto Cultural. The Alvar Alto Culture Center, essentially. And this is going to be available to only those that are going to spend the real money in the premium pass. It's the Alvar Alto Culture House. Area is 24 by 24, a 35% boost. This will give you a giant boost. And I believe this might be from Finland, because I know they're having other specializations that are in Finland. They're giving us a Finland theme. How cool is that? Well, just to have your country have an event in SimCity built about your country. So, hello to people in Finland. Alvar Alto Culture House. That's amazing there. Let's see what else we got. Birch Tree, again, from the Mayor's Pass. 4 Llama Speed Up tokens. 10 golden tickets. 1 beach expansion. More birch forests, essentially, as I showed you in the landscape category. Those can also be on sale. You'll get some sales. You'll get the Fish Aster. War cards, you get a lake. Why did they put that in there? That's so dumb. But now we're going to get to another specialization. This is going to be only in the premium pass. And, don't make fun of me for trying to pronounce this. I don't speak Finnish, but I believe the H is silent. Vitrask Mansion. Was that right? I don't know. Vitrask Mansion. 24 by 28 area. 35% boost, essentially. So, hey, that's really good. I mean, a 24 by 28 area, that's really big, right? So I appreciate that. That's a really big area. A 35% boost, that's really good. What I don't appreciate, though, is having all of the good ones in the premium pass, because not everyone's going to want to spend that money. And I've heard people complain that's a problem. Now, here we go. We got Helsinki Cathedral. This will be available to free players. You don't have to spend money to get the Helsinki Cathedral. This will be a 24 by 24 area and a 40% boost. So it will boost 40% of your population at a 24 by 24 area. That's giant. That's a huge boost. That's very good. Very good for your population. I would recommend getting that, because that's going to boost your population really good. I'm sorry, guys, that this video got so long. I tried to keep it as short as possible, but there was so much in this event. I really hope that the chapters in the description were very helpful. But let's get through this. We're going to finish with the Mayor's Pass, and I'm going to wrap this up. And I appreciate all your support. As you can see, more gold war chests. These war chests, hey, I mean, you could get those. This is how you get good at war. Get that war items, that gold war chest. Ooh, we're looking. Warhawks are looking at that like we want that, those of us that like war. Look, and then more war cards. I like that. There's a lot of good stuff. Here we go. Now, can I pronounce this? Okay. Now, again, this is only going to be available in the premium pass, which is a little ridiculous. But we're going to get the Hami Castle, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. A 30 by 30 area, 50% boost. Yes, I know I repeated that so many times, but 50%, that's ridiculous. That's insane. A 50% boost, that's half your population, and at a 30 by 30 area, that's a lot of your population. That's going to give you such a good boost. That is extremely good. And if you do buy the premium pass, go get that, because I like that. I mean, that is awesome. Again, lakes. As you can see the trend, and this is the trend, and actually all Mayor's Pass is that in the premium pass, there'll be more better rewards, and, if you don't buy the premium pass, you're not going to get as much good rewards. As you can see, now we're going to get to another specialization. This one is of significance because of a conversation that has been going on in the SimCity Builder community. And here we go. It's the Helsinki Central Railway Station. It's a 30 by 24 area. And get this, a 60% boost. 60% of your city at a 30 by 24 area. They're not just making specializations. They're making specializations that are mega super good. Like, 60% is a lot. So they rolled out and they gave us all these specializations that are astronomically good, that are some of the best specializations by pop boost that you're going to see. And this is of good significance because, you know, I've heard the community on Reddit talk about the railway stations coming back. Where were the rail stations? And now they're giving us a new rail station, the Helsinki Central Rail Station. At least those, if you don't know, Helsinki is the capital of Finland, so they're going with the Finland theme. So as you can see there, and then we're going to get to another specialization. This is going to be in the free pass, if I can pronounce this. This is Olavinlinna. Olavinlinna. It's a 30 by 12 area. Get this. 65% boost. Now, to me, it looks like beach, so I believe it will be a beach specialization. It's not going to say, because as you see on the specialization category, it will say Mayor's Pez. It won't specify, but I would take the gamble on guessing that it is a beach specialization. I mean, look at it. I believe it is that castle, as you could see, Olavinlinna, and it's a 65% boost, a 30 by 12 area. Again, extremely good. So I would recommend getting that, and you can get that in the free pass. And then we're going to get to the 2 grand prizes, and as you can see, 1,400 sim cash, which is really good because we can get so much stuff. I heard a viewer of mine talking about they needed sim cash and they wanted to buy stuff with sim cash. We can get so much stuff with sim cash. Like 1,400, that's a lot. That's more than I have now. 1,400 most players don't even have. So if we're going to really play Mayor's Pass in 40 days, we got 40 days left, let's get that 1,400 sim cash because we don't have to spend that money for that. That is free. All we have to do is just give some time and give some effort. And then we have the grand prize, which is 10,000 war simoleons for the premium pass. And if you want me to be honest, I really think that the free pass grand prize is better than the premium pass grand prize because I believe 1,400 sim cash is better than 10,000 war simoleons. You know, I'm not sold on the war simoleons being better than the sim cash just because, you know, you can get war simoleons from doing war. However, sim cash are very hard to get. Again, guys, I appreciate all of this. You know, I know there was a lot to cover. I tried to keep this as short as possible, but that was almost impossible to keep it real short because they gave us so much at one time. So this was crazy. I appreciate if you comment. I'd like to hear from you guys. I appreciate just read the description. I really appreciate that because everything you need to know is right there because I appreciate all your support and I thank you. I really do appreciate it. I hope the chapters were helpful that I put in the description. But I thank you. And I wish you all a wonderful day.